Hey guys, Nicole Cooper here, and today is Friday, April 5th, and this is my daily vlog. And actually, today's going to be really, really short. And the reason why is today was one of the days I just didn't feel like doing anything. I just didn't feel like it. I did get work done. Can't say I didn't, but I didn't spend an extensive amount of time because sometimes, for me, I get pretty obsessive, compulsive disorder about my projects, and I end up working, and sometimes you can burn yourself out. Um, so I worked on my podcast script. This is one of them. I did three of them today. Um, and uh, honestly, to be honest, preparation creates so much content and like so many ideas. So I spent quite a bit of time on this morning. Didn't get a chance to record them because I found myself doing some research to cover the content because my podcast range between 30 to 45 minutes. And right now I'm doing a series where they're building on each other. And so I was doing the series, and every time I started getting into the podcast while I was talking, I realized how much more content I could create. So I would be taking notes while I'm doing them. And each message is just building on the next. And honestly, all the stuff that I've put together, I'm already on podcast number, I think 7, I think. So this week I've basically put together 7 podcasts. I didn't record them. I've recorded 4. So I got to record 3 more. I put the content for the 3 together today. Have some more over there. Um, but this content is helping me to see all the ways that I can flip this content. And it actually inspired me to uh, do a big project with this content. I'm not going into detail about that right now, but I just want to say that it is so important to study and know your craft. I say it all the time because when you do that, you can actually start mastering what it is that you do to the point where ideas will come and there's ways that you can leverage that content. So I had a record breaking day yesterday. I had 8 signups yesterday. Um, I don't know what I've had today. I don't think I've had any signups yet today. That's the crazy thing. You have like great day and then 0 day. But it's not, the day's not over. Of course, it's 3 o'clock. I usually do this by 3. And yeah, I mean, today I don't even want it to be long. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. I will say that a lot of people have been asking me about coaching and do you not coach people? I actually do something called strategy sessions with my team. But people have to be at a certain level to do that. And the reason why is because if you have the 15K formula or the master's course, you have access to the information that's going to help you succeed. And the other information will help you succeed as well. But when I get on my strategy sessions with my team, we talk about 2 things: marketing and money. And I have them fill out a sheet that they basically it has all these questions that they have to fill out. Why did they join the business? What level are they at? What are their goals? How much time can they invest into the business? How much money would they like to earn? Are they attending the next event? Have they purchased their ticket to the next event? What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? What are their biggest urgent needs? And then they have to give us 3 pressing questions that they want to discuss on our strategy session. And I do that so I can see where people's heads are before we get on the training. I make sure that people are at a certain level because a lot of times when I deal with people who might not have the other levels, the conversation will be, I really want to be successful, but I don't have any money. I can't help people who don't have the income to invest in themselves. I create resources to show people ways to come up with the money. But I can't really spend a lot of time listening to people say what they want to accomplish, but what they don't have. It's just like a contradiction to our call. Our call is called a strategy session, and in order to strategize, you have to have tools to be able to utilize to build your business. And it's funny because a lot of people think that we're mean, we're rude, we're all about the money. It's not fair. Why don't you help me? And the truth of the matter, guys, is today, one of my podcasts is about leverage and talking about leverage and the ways of the wealthy and how to build wealth. And when you're building a business, it's all about the ability to leverage everything, leverage your time, leverage your resources, leverage your money. That's how you build wealth. And I think a lot of people get intimidated by the fact that we think about business when we talk about business. People don't want you to talk about money when it comes down to business. And especially with me being a Christian and talking about the Lord and all this stuff, people feel like I'm obligated to help them and they don't really have to help themselves. And that's not how that works. And actually, I have a series coming up called Christians in Business. So stay tuned for that because I think that there's a lot of people who are very lost as a Christian talking about money. It's like, you can't do that. You must be a giver and a doer for everyone, no matter what their circumstances are. And we need to address that. So we're going to be doing a series called Christians in Business. And when that's going to launch, I have no idea. Because if you only knew all the different uh, projects I've been gambling over here. So anyway, when it comes down to coaching, I don't want to say I don't do coaching. I don't spend my days on the phone all day telling people what to do. I put my team in group formats where we can answer each other's questions. However, when people get to the 15K level and they get to the master's level, we do strategy sessions because this person has made a commitment and they're practically all in and they're devoted to doing what they need to do. And they did that because they wanted to get that personal attention from me. So I give them that. Doesn't outrule everyone else. But guys, listen, when we talk about building wealth and leveraging, there's no way that Oprah can get everyone on the phone who wants to learn more from her. There's no way that Donald Trump can let everybody into his office who needs some advice about real estate. It's just not going to work. When it comes down to building a business, I have to be very, very effective with my time. And my time is money. And it's only those who are willing to commit and invest in themselves that I can have a conversation with because I motivate and inspire through video. So if you're struggling, you don't have money, I address all that stuff in video. You can go to YouTube channel, you can watch my videos, you can learn how to get over that situation because I was there. I had to overcome it. I share my story time and time again about how I was broke. I had to borrow money from my dad to do what I needed to do. Nobody even knew my situation because I was so committed to learning that I figured a way to make it happen. So I don't get on the phone and talk to people to inspire them. I will inspire you through video. I will motivate you through video. I will encourage you through video. But when it comes down to building a business and being strategic about it, my time goes into those who are devoted already and ready to move forward. They've put their money where their mouth is. Um, because those people who I usually get calls about, I'm broke, can you call me? I really am inspired by you, but I don't have any money and all that. There's nowhere that the conversation can go. It just isn't because you need tools, And so when it comes down to coaching, that's how I work. And then I also get a lot of people who aren't on my team who want to be coached, and I can't do that. This is why I do the vlogs. I have made a decision. I schedule 2 days, Wednesday, Thursday, and only 3 hour time slots for my team. Um, and for those strategy session calls, and they have a process that they have to go through. And when they go through that process, um, by the time we get on the phone, they understand how I work, and they know not to get on here and waste a lot of time because you only got 24 hours in a day and you only have so many things that you can accomplish. And so, in order to maximize the time of someone, you have to already have a plan in place of what you want to cover. You have to already have your ducks in a row so that when we get on the phone, that's all together. But people come who aren't on my team and can you help me? Can you coach me? No, I can't. That's why I shoot these videos because I believe in pouring into those who have made a commitment and who are serious, and that's those who get those strategy sessions. Outside of that, my team gets a lot of my time as far as group trainings. We do stuff on Thursdays. We did a great training last night. I gave them Facebook strategies, YouTube strategies, a whole bunch of other secret strategies. We do coaching session. We do training sessions on Tuesday afternoons where our team's constantly pouring into them. And then our Dream Team, has midday calls every single day where we're all pouring into our team all the time. So we're always sharing and pouring into our team. But we have it where if you want to get on the phone with me, there are qualifications required for you to do so. It just is what it is. Um, Colleges have office hours, right? And you can't have office hours scheduled with a professor if you're not enrolled in their class. And that's just the way that I operate because I believe in leveraging my time. And in order for me to leverage my business, it's leveraging it with partners who have already invested in being and having this relationship with me. I made the commitment, and from there, I pour back into them. So just wanted to share that with y'all. So this easily became a 10-minute video. But today's message was simply me sharing a little bit about what I've accomplished today. It's the weekend, it's Friday, so obviously I'm in crash mode, like, because I've been up and at it since all weekend. Actually, on Sundays I do a lot of prep for the week, and so today is fun time. So we just got paid, so deliver these checks into the mailbox, take care of some financial stuff, and not in the mailbox, in the bank account, and then keep it moving. And no, I don't do vlogs on Saturdays and Sundays, so I will see y'all next week and give y'all the weekly report. My blog will launch of what progress I've made this week on Monday. So y'all can see the earnings, the sign-ups, the accomplishments, and all that stuff. So yeah, I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. I love to educate through training, but also I got a text message from somebody like, "Oh, Nick, did you stop your coaching sessions?" And I just wanted to clarify that. I have a different way, a certain way on how I do business. So anyway, all right, y'all. Have a great weekend. I'll see y'all on Monday. I didn't talk about earnings and all that. I don't feel like it today. We'll talk about it next week. Tired. Go spend some time with my husband before I got to pick up the kids. And I will see y'all next week. Bye. Oh, www.makemoneywithnicole.com. Bye.